Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aaliyah, also known as AJ Plans, here on YouTube and on Instagram. And today we are going to be flipping through January in my Hobonichi cousin Avec. So this is how the monthly pages turned out. This is basically the same as I think the plan with me. I may have added a few more pieces of deco, but it's purely functional. Obviously didn't have too much going on because the first 2 weeks were the first few weeks were like the beginning of my semester, so I didn't have a lot of things due. So that is that. So then we're gonna hop over to the weekly pages. So I have, this was my trial run, so this wasn't really like a planned out thing. We just I just like had planned this out both in my Hobonichi and my, what is this called? In my Hobonichi and my plum paper. That's what it is. So I did that. Here, this is the first plan with me I did with you guys. So again, it didn't really change much. I obviously added in my line a day kind of thing. It wasn't line a day per se, but it was a like a little blurb of what happened. And this was using the Christiane Designs and Michael's Celebration collection. This was the first week of school. Did I plan this with you guys? No, I did not plan this out with you guys. I had done this on my own because this is when I had taken a little break from YouTube. So not much happened. Wednesdays I had also taken work off of this week. So really I didn't do much. My sister and I finished One of Us Was Lying, the show. This is when we finished the book, or I finished the book, I should say. The book was amazing. I watched the show after that. I didn't like it because there were just details they changed, and because I had just read the book, I could easily see those details that had been changed. But my sister had not read the book. She had she had read the book many years ago and didn't remember a ton of key details. So she found it really good. I think it's very similar to like Pretty Little Liars, so it's a good show, but it was like not the best. Here, this is the first week back on YouTube. Again, not much happened. I had gotten sick on the Monday for literally like one day. After that, I was completely fine. It seems like my asthma has been a tiny bit affected, so I've been having issues since then. But yeah, this is pretty much what happened there. This is the last week of January, because the last day of January was actually is more like February months, so I'll have that next month for you guys. This is when we finished the actual show, and I was like, I do not like this. It was kind of sucky, and yeah, there are some spoilers, so don't read too closely. But this was using a lot of Planet with stickers as per usual. Now for the exciting part is my dailies. So this was their opening page. So this is where I'm doing my currently stuff. So I have some music that I was listening to. Not a lot of music, or I should say I don't have a very diverse taste in music. So a lot of the stuff I listen to all the time, or like if a new album comes out, I'll listen to that on repeat. So that's why there's not a lot of different things there. Here I have my watching and reading. So I was watching Titan season 3. Still didn't finish that. My friend and I, who had been binging the DC animated movie universe movies, we finished it in January, right at the beginning of the month. I watched I Know What You Did Last Summer, which was a series remake of the movie from the 80s or something, 80s, 90s, before I was born. That's on Amazon Prime. It was a really good show. I do not recommend it if you are squeamish, because it is a slasher kind of thing, and there is nudity in it, so like just be mindful of where you're watching it and who is watching it. But I found it a very enjoyable show. I started binge watching Arrow. So I had watched Arrow when it originally ran through a couple years, like I guess it ended like 2-3 years ago now. But I had been binge watching that. I'm now in season 3 as of February 5th. But I really enjoyed it, and I did enjoy it when it aired, so I wanted to rewatch it. This is my first time rewatching it since it ended, so that's enjoyable. Then I'm obviously watching Law & Order SVU and OC, which is organized crime. They're currently on break for the Winter Olympics, but I'm very excited for them to return. And when they do return, season 21 of the original Law & Order series is also going to be returning. I've never seen the original Law & Order series, but I'm very excited to watch that when it comes out. I'm not going to watch from the beginning, just because it's hard to find a place to watch the episodes, because I think they have it on like Peacock, but I don't have Peacock here in Canada. But yeah, so that's a fun show that I will get to add to my lineup for next month, or for February, I should say. Next, I'm watching Blue Bloods as normal. Legend of Tomorrow is normal, and Superman and Lois returned in January for season 2, so I started watching that. I rewatched Sweet Magnolia season 1, which as of time of filming, season 2 is now out as of yesterday, and y'all, I only watched 2 episodes so far. First of all, let's just mention that I've only seen 2 episodes of season 2 so far, and both episodes left off in a cliffhanger, and I wanted to keep watching, but I didn't get to watch the rest yet. So hopefully by the time you guys see this video, I have watched more episodes. I'm very excited to see how the season turns out. For those of you who may have seen Sweet Magnolia season 1, the last episode ended in a cliffhanger of who's in the car, if a car accident. They tell you who's in the car very early on in the first episode. But the thing they're not telling us is why. So if you watch the first season, you kind of have an idea of oh, maybe this happened, maybe that happened, but you don't actually know all of the details, because it jumped to some other events that happened with the parents, and then it was just oh, there's a car accident, you need to be here. So I'm really excited to find out what went down and what caused that to happen. Then let's see, what else am I watching? Oh, I was watching, like I said, One of Us is Lying and Jersey Shore Family Vacation, because it's kind of a guilty pleasure. We don't need to talk about it. It's fine. Then what else did I watch? So read. Why do I keep saying that? I don't know. So I read Shadow in the Ember by Jennifer L. Armentrout. That is the spin-off to the from Blood and Ash series. Really good book. First book in the series. Excited for the next one, whenever that comes out. Like I said, I read One of Us is Lying. I also read One of Us is Next. Both of them really good. I'm excited for the third book that's supposed to be coming out, I think in 2022, 2023. I think 2023. Gates of Paradise was the last book in the Blue Bloods book series by Melissa Dela Cruz. That is not the same as the Blue Bloods TV show. Blue Bloods TV show is about a family of cops who has blue blood because they're all cops or whatever. Blue Bloods, in this sense, it is related to vampires. It was an okay series. The first couple of books were a lot better, in my opinion. It went on, I feel like it was dragged out way too long. The ending was really satisfying though, because everyone ended up in a happy place and everyone ended up just where they should have been. So I'm very happy with the way it ended. I also read They Wish They Were Us by Jessica Goodman. That was a really good book. It's very similar to One of Us is Lying as well, in the sense it's high school students and there's some stuff that no one knows this goes on, blah, blah, blah. But that was really good. And then I read Everything I Never Told You because my sister recommended it. My sister gave it 5-star when she read it. She also read it in middle school, so that was quite a few years ago. But I personally was not a fan. I think I gave it 3 stars just because the point of views jump around too much between people and timelines, and then there's just I don't know, I didn't like it. Let's go with that. So some people do like it, some people don't. Read it at your own risk is kind of where I'm at there. With listening, of course, I'm listening to The Kid Laroi and Jaden, always do. Ian Dior had released a new, I guess it's an album, called On to Better Things. So I have been listening to those songs. Then we have The First Day. So this was New Year's Day. I had put my food that I ate just as a travel to kind of track that. Then this is from Uncommon Plans. A lot of these are from the Christiane Designs Michael book. This was a plum paper sticker. I just put there's a lot of duplicate stuff, but it's I have it, so I used it. And that's what I really enjoy about the daily pages is I have a lot of random stickers that it's like they don't fit anywhere because they're too large for my style of planning in like the weeklies. But here I have so much space to play with, so I add a lot of random stuff in. So this is when my family left, and then my friend and I would watch a movie because this is still when we were binging those animated movies, and my cousin came over for a sleepover, so that was really fun. So for this week, I had put my top 3s up here. I think I planned these pages out with you guys. Yes, I believe I did plan these out with you guys, so I put those up there, had these to-do lists here. Not much really happened, so I just put like random stuff. Ooh, I did a New Year's card Happy Mail swap with Crafticland's Discord server, and I had got my card this day. The individual that I was paired with is in my city, so it only took a couple days for it to get to me, even over the holidays, which is funny because normally my mail, like non-holidays, doesn't get to me that quickly. For example, my friend Michelle had to send me some Happy Mail. This is a tangent, guys, but she sent me Happy Mail at the beginning of this current week, and she lives in a city just like a few hours away from me, and it still hasn't arrived. So hopefully next week it arrives. I will have some videos related to what she's sending me, but you will see. So let's see. Oh, this is when we watched 2 movies, and one of our friends joined us and he was watching with us. He's not a DC Comics fan. He's not even really like that good at like being a comics fan at all. Well, he's not a comics fan, so it's not his fault. But like he doesn't even know the difference between like DC and Marvel and stuff like that, which is totally fine. But he had joined us and was sitting with us, so that was fun. More movies. I set up my 2022 reading journal with my sister, so I didn't film that setup at all. I might share it with you guys. I feel like, did I film that video? Did I post that video? I have no idea, but that might be a video eventually. This was the day my grandmother passed away, so I did put a picture of her. I just printed it on like cheap sticker paper just so I could have that in there. I thought it was really cute. My mom's phone had like automatically made this, so I did that. Law and Order returned this day. This was the funeral day, so obviously it's very blank. This was just some like very blank days. Obviously right after that I did a little bit of journaling here that I have covered up. This was the first week of school, so I didn't get to film this with you guys just because I had taken that week off. But this was a kit from Saia Planning. So this is actually an A5 plum paper kit that she had sent me quite a while ago. But I didn't get to do it because I obviously didn't have an A5 plum paper. And at the time she sent it to me, that's what I had planned to use for 2022. But obviously I'm still in an A5 and this is daily pages, so it worked out really good. So for the first day of classes, I did this like little swatch thing. I don't know if you guys can tell, but Christy over at Bitly Has Plans, she does this sometimes with her deco pieces, and she'll put like a swatch of highlighter or Tombow in the background and then layer her thing over, her deco stickers over. So I did that there. Really like how that turned out there. Had some little notes here. So the way you'll notice I'm using it is I put my top 3 down here all the time. I have my to-do list on this side. I have a schedule or just kind of a log of what I do. And then here's normally some like random journaling or deco. So this day it was really cold. It's actually been colder since that day, but I don't think I put that in there. And then I have this first time playing Left 4 Dead 2. I logged because my friend convinced me to buy Left 4 Dead 2. It was only $2 Canadian plus a change. So that was okay. But it was actually really fun. It's a first-person shooter game, which is not my style of game at all. I am not very coordinated, but I was playing it on my computer, which is my first time also playing a game on my computer that was like a gamer's game, I guess you could say, and it was still fun. So I think I might try and convince them to play that again because I actually really enjoyed myself. Here, I had to call for my contact refill apparently. I cooked some pasta. It was pretty good. I made like a brown butter sauce, and it was a pumpkin ravioli. It was, the only thing I have to say about it is the ravioli filling itself was a little bit too much cinnamon, and I'm not like a cinnamon person in the savory food, but overall it tasted pretty good in my opinion. Here, let's see. This was a lazy day because I didn't have classes and I wasn't working this day. This day we got food and we finally finished the DC movies. It took us forever, obviously because I had family in town, so it did put a delay on that, but it was so nice to finish it. And I want us to start the newest series of movies too. There's only 3 of them. It's DC animated movies again, but it's again another universe. So this one they call the Tomorrowverse, and it's more of like an origin story they've started out with. I have seen 2 of the movies in the Tomorrowverse, but I'd also seen half of the movies in the DC animated universe, so I kind of want us to start watching those. But obviously with school, don't have time for that right now. It was National Sticker Day. It was my cousin's 19th birthday, so once I finished class, we went over to celebrate her birthday with some of our family members. That was fun. Ooh, Valkyrie had an Among Us stream. That's fun. I love Among Us. That's what got me into gaming back in 2021. Yeah, like 2020, I think. Yeah. Yes. So 2020, I got into Among Us. I also got into Minecraft at the end of 2020 in December. And I play games now. I got a Switch. I play Animal Crossing. Ooh, that reminds me. I gotta play Pokemon, guys. I got the Pokemon Diamond when it came out on Switch. They had like the remastered Switch version of the old game. And I stopped halfway because I got busy with stuff, but I should pick that back up. I did not beat the game yet, which is when you get like your chosen Pokemon. So if you get like Diamond, you get that type of Pokemon. Don't remember the actual names. Or if you get Pearl, you get that one. But they're like dragon ones, and I liked the way the Diamond one looked better. That's why I got Diamond. It's fine. Let's see. Edited, uploaded, started watching Arrow, hung out with my friends. This is when I was not feeling well. I still worked out this day. I did like a yoga thing, but I was not feeling well. I also did like shoveled snow because this was after our first heavy snowfall of the year, or like of the season, I should say, since obviously it was the beginning of January. Here again, very empty. Did some reading. Ooh, I forgot to add this. I was reading Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen M. McManus. This was a really, really good book. I had no idea who was it a killer? Yeah, I guess he was like a killer too. But like, I had no idea who the killer was. I thought it was this other person. And then I found out it was him, and I was like, wait, what? It's this person? Very mind-blowing. Then, yeah, there's like random deco. This is another no school day. I just had one meeting that day, so I covered that up. I think I just chilled the rest of the day. What else do we have? Oh, Planet with Stickers had new releases, so I did purchase some from there. Did I purchase? I ordered stickers. Oh, I ordered stickers from Hubman and Chub Girl. That's what happened. X Choco Bars, who is another streamer that I enjoy. She did a Minecraft stream, so I was watching that. That was Friday. I had slept in this day, so I skipped working out. This was more recently, so my friend and I did our mechatronics work, and then we hung out. Then we hung out with our friends in this one. This was a relaxing day. This was a super busy work day, had a lot of meetings, and then we had our first Planet with Stickers affiliate Zoom, which was so fun. So it was me, Kat, who's budgeting with Kat. I'll have her information either in the cards or down below, and Selena from Planet with Stickers. The 3 of us made it. We do have one other individual. Her name is Colleen. She unfortunately she got called into work, so she wasn't able to join us, but it was really fun. I'm trying to make it a like monthly thing. So right now we're tentatively thinking of like the end of February, but it just depends on Colleen's work schedule because she is on call for her work. So hopefully we will get to do something with her soon. This was another day that I just chilled. It was a Wednesday, so I had one event and then I just hung out the rest of the day. And yeah, that's basically it. Thursday, this was my first day on campus again, which was really fun. I guess I didn't really write much in here. I didn't come back in, but I had 2 classes, and I actually don't have to go in person for this class again for the next few weeks, so that's fine. This was my on-campus day. There was Among Us Twitch Rivals. So Twitch Rivals is like an event that they do. Twitch is a streaming platform that a lot of gamers are on, and they host like these events where all these gamers play a certain game and they rack up points to see who's the best at the game or whatever it is. That was fun. So I watched part of that, didn't get to watch all of it. An order from the aesthetic studio arrived this day. Had to go with my dad to take our van for an oil change this day. I slept in. This is where we watched One of Us is Lying. Oh, and this is when, is this the first day I did that? Oh yeah. So if you guys don't play Wordle, first of all, highly recommend, unless the New York Times makes it paid, then sorry about that. But it's a really fun game. I'm not good with words. So this day I didn't even like get the thing. Oh yeah, I did. I just didn't write 6 out of 6 for some reason. Let's just write that in, just because I do want to like having it there instead of having to count. But took me forever to get this word, and like look how many tries. So I had like all the rest of the word, and then it was just like the first letter, because it's like one of those words where the ending is the same for a lot of them. But yeah, that was annoying. Can't remember what the actual word was, but yeah. So the way it works is yellow means the letter is in the word but in the wrong placement, green means it is in the right placement, and gray means it's not in the word at all. So it's really fun. I'm not a wordy person, as in I'm not good at spelling. So this is really fun. My February dates have been a lot better, so you guys will see that next month. But here's the last day, and then that's it. So that's how January turned out. This video is much longer than my normal flip throughs, just because of course we have to go through dailies and weeklies, but that was so fun. I'll have to add in that Karen M. McManus. I don't know why I always say J. Karen M. McManus book, but yeah, this is January. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know how your Januaries went, if you achieved what you want to achieve, if anything interesting happened, please let me know down below. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like the video, subscribe if you want to catch my future content, and if you already subscribed, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my future content. Happy planning, guys. Bye.